Here's what you can expect in today's video.
You realize after receiving it in your body that that thing can never be reversed. It's irreversible. It can never be corrected. There is no cure. Whether I open my eyes or I close them, I'm not seeing anything available so far that will rescue mankind. To come once,
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Some of us, we failed right in the presence of a teacher. And there was a whip right next to his desk. Yet we failed. Had you given us online, some of us.
Shalom. Hello there. Welcome to the Watcher's Plug. Thank you for joining us today. In this video we're going to be watching a teaching by Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, which is an excerpt from the sermon he did during the global pandemic. Prophet Makandiwa speaks on the future he saw that awaits the world. Many people might argue with this teaching considering the time that this sermon was shot. But we believe that if you pay close attention you'll understand that the man of God spoke on the pandemic that was there then, and in another way speaking on what's to come after, and he said it before that there's another problem that's coming. This video is an excerpt from the sermon he did during the global pandemic in 2021. To understand in depth we advise you watch the video in its entirety. Let's watch as he teaches.
What is coming ahead, it will be too late for you to reverse what you would have done. It's going to be, you are not going to have an answer. You are not going to have an answer. And I said the real pandemic is coming after.
Yes, Father. Indeed, Father.
Keep my number. I will not compromise. I will never change. I said even billions. I said it and it's still there, that prophet. How can someone, this is my problem, especially with some of the people, they are not even, these are guys who are not even part of the production systems. They are on the receiving end. When they get it, they are so angry with a product that they never produced. So angry, who is speaking against this? We don't want to hear such things. We are encouraging you to come up with your own.
Yes, Father.
Your own.
Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Your own.
Yes, Father.
Why should we be fed by outsiders? This is why I'll keep on raising issues like this. If everything that helps Africa to survive has to come from outside, if every product that is consumed in Africa has to be imported from outside, why is it that we are not importing leadership? If we believe in local leadership, we must believe in local solutions, local cure, local medication, local vaccines.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Father. Yes, Father.
Are you following this?
Yes, Father.
How are you going to see? Now, if they test it on someone, it's public. Whatever happens to that person, they don't even bring the person back to us to say, look at the person. They don't?
No.
And no one is asking, no one is raising question, where is that person?
No follow-up.
No, nothing. Nothing. How do you explain that? So this is the Jonestown that is playing out now. At its highest proportion, where everyone has to be injected, you have to receive. I've heard people say, why are people speaking against vaccines? We've been receiving vaccines in the past. All of us have been vaccinated. Okay. People are scared because this is a fast-tracked solution. Unlike any of the vaccines in the past, people have a right to be scared. You have breached all the medical protocols. You have violated all of them. Probably you are wondering, why are people so skeptical about this one? I'm telling you the reasons. And also number two, Are you not seeing the side effects even of the previous vaccines? It's not always in you dying, but look at Africa. If you are still getting help from outside, those are effects of having been vaccinated in Africa. It's not all about dying. No. The way we think in Africa, our DNA has already been tampered with. So someone can be sitting today and he's telling you, look at me, I'm 90 years old. Yet I've been vaccinated while I was young. Why are you afraid of vaccines? 90 years, what have you achieved? That lack of achievement is as a result of that vaccination. You are not thinking properly.
Right.
You are not thinking properly. That's why this one that is coming, no one is raising questions. It's because of the previous vaccine. You are not thinking properly. So the numbers are supposed to go down. According to me, if you are to ask me as a prophet, if you are to ask me as a messenger who saw the killing, the war that happened, the chaos, and I was able to interpret, I'm bringing this message to the kings. Hear me, what I saw is not good. For the first time on the earth, you will stand at any point and hear the word stick. It will get to a point where you will not be able to bury your relatives. You will require bigger institutions to do mass burial. Argue all you want, but I hear from God. Insult all you want, but I'm coming from the future. I've watched Africa becoming a desert. And the remaining 1 billion, that those that would have not taken the so-called cure, will walk in and start this world all over again. Open your eyes. If the phone that I have in my pocket, the owner, if it blows, if it explodes and it kills me, my children can actually sue the manufacturer of that phone. If a phone that is external, somebody has to be held accountable. Here comes something, a consumable product. Where do I report? Who is willing to be held accountable for whatever happens after? No one. Why? 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 If they trust their product so much, that's the first verification. You don't verify by just verifying the product. The person behind the product is in a hiding place, waiting for you to take it first. And he has got files and files of papers that protects him. And then you go on to eat, you go on to consume. That is suicidal at its highest point. Some in that city, Johnstown, were not willing to take the poison. Some were forced because guns were involved. They were guns. They had guns. Another man who was given an explanation in that documentary, he said, if you arrive in that city, you would think the people are protected because you would see men holding guns. So you would think the people are being protected by the gunmen. Then he narrated something. He said, but you notice the direction of the gun. It is pointing inside into the city, not outside. So people were forced. People were forced. Pastors, I think you saw some pictures that people were just, it's like a joke, but that's exactly what is happening, where people were maintaining this social distance in the airport.
In 5 minutes later.
In 5 minutes, 20 minutes later, they are in the plane right next to each other. Oh my God. And they think that church people are fools. Then who are you? And what are you? So that's the last cult that is going to exterminate human lives. The leader is already being set up. Things are being put in place so that finally everything will be dictated from the top. If individuals who are not in the medical field can come out and say social distance is the answer, masks is the answer, lockdown is the answer until the vaccination, and yet they are not medical professionals, they are technological people, then you know we are heading towards a technological society where people are being controlled technologically. That is where we are going. Since when? Since when? Why have we allowed to destroy our economies like that? There is a country that I'm not going to mention here in Africa. When you arrive at the airport, they have some dustbins, where they say, throw your mask in here. We don't need to see that here. At the airport, you arrive from wherever you're coming from, you get into that country in Africa, they say, throw your mask in that bin. And you walk out of the airport without a mask. That country would have shut down by now. Why is COVID-19 respecting their boundary, their border? What is happening? There is something that you're not investigating. Should we not follow the regulations and the laws? Follow every bit of it. But I hear from God. What is coming ahead, it will be too late for you to reverse what you would have done. It's going to be, you are not going to have an answer. You are not going to have an answer. And I said the real pandemic is coming after.
Yes, Father. Indeed, Father.
Keep my number. I will not compromise. I will never change. I said even billions. I said it, and it's still there, that prophecy. Are we into billions yet? Not yet.
No.
You wait. But before 19 November 1978, before all those people that you saw got killed, there was a messenger that was sent to warn the people. We need that medication. We want to be safe. We want our children to go back to school.
Yes, Father.
We all need that.
Yes, Father.
But we are saying, ladies and gentlemen, let us follow the regulations that you put in place. Even if you put me in court today, I will raise those issues. You raised them. You told us. Follow those protocols first.
Yes, Father.
And let us not be the first ones to be experimented on. We are not that desperate. Let them have it first. And let it be the same thing, not different. Are we following that?
Yes, Father.
Yes. Look at the next generation. I'm closing. Look at the next generation. It's up to you. Follow Ahimaaz if you want. But all that he saw was chaos, but he could not interpret. But I saw And I'm telling you, I saw the death of the loved ones. And this is bad news. But bad news is not always bad news. You are being told, you are being warned. You can turn this into good news. It's a warning. We are preaching life.
Yes, Father.
We are preaching life,
Yes.
not death.
Life.
So whenever I mention death, I'm telling you what to do so that you can avoid it. Pastors, in closing, do you know there are businesses that have closed down that are never going to open again?
True, Father. True, Father.
Not just that, there are children who had improved in terms of education. Online education doesn't work.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Some of us, we failed right in the presence of a teacher. And there was a whip right next to his desk. Yet we failed. Had you given us online, some of us. I'm joking. And these, our children, most of them are never going to recover mentally. The next generation has been destroyed. It's gone. Yet there is something else that is killing more people than COVID-19. When is Pfizer going to give us the vaccine for the HIV?
Right.
When is it coming? We have had HIV for how long? They had enough time to develop the vaccine.
Yes.
But until now, they don't have it. This one, now, they are ready to save the nations. It's a lie from the pit of hell. Numbers, whether you like this or not, will go down. Comment what you want to comment, say what you want to say, but after all is said and done, my brother, you are gone. You realize after receiving it in your body that that thing can never be reversed. It's irreversible. It can never be corrected. There is no cure. Whether I open my eyes or I close them, I'm not seeing anything available so far that will rescue mankind. To come once, the second time, the third time. When you have now built trust and confidence in their product, and here it comes. Majority of us, majority of you are going to realize sitting at home, watching your family members lying against the wall, knowing that you can't stand, you can't walk, you can't speak. What do you do? No one is going to be responsible because you have to stay indoors. Die there. You rot there. What is going to happen? Be warned. Especially if a man has been there and he has sinned and he has seen it. And he came to you way before time. And I told you what I'm seeing coming. And I said, that disease, it's now closer. It's getting closer. Before the outbreak,
Yes.
I was seeing it approaching.
Yes, Father.
And I said, from the sea.
Yes, Father.
And don't forget, the beast in the book of Revelation comes from the sea. The strategy is coming from the sea.
Strong, Father.
The disease is coming from the sea. Watch out. Don't just pray, do the word. You are hearing this, not from Ahimaaz, but from Cush. God has prepared me for the message that he prepared for his people. Hate me all you want, but at least I know that you love your children. Protect them. We'll pick it up from there.